Well, howdy.
Hi.
How is it going?
I took a nap. It was great.
Oh, yeah? You sleepyhead?
Why is the studio
Covered in cake? Yeah. So, Justin was running a bit of an experiment earlier. He's been testing out his baking skills, and I don't know exactly what went wrong, but what I can tell you is that it tastes pretty good if you want to dip your finger in.
Yeah, like, I mean,
See? See?
that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad, but I'm more concerned about the fact that it's on the floor.
Well, yeah, I mean, how should I say? I think the little baking apparatus, the mixer, that's what I'm looking for. The automatic mixer. You probably let it go on a little bit too high of a setting, and so now we kind of have this. And in all honesty, I think somehow he managed to even hurt himself in the matter, because he's just gone and he said he ran out the door past me and just started yelling something about an emergency. And honestly, I'm worried he lost some fingers.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe that's not raspberry jam on that is all I'm saying.
Yep, that's blood.
All right. Well, with that being said, I'm going to move on from this horrifying scene that surrounds us, and let's read a summary and then talk about the horrifying scene that surrounds these fictional characters. All right. We return this week to a scene of our Straw Hat friends being beaten, captured, and at their wits' end. Just as things seem hopeless, the most nonsensical side plot pays off as the Tamate Box explodes. Just as it was jokingly predicted on the show weeks earlier, it was basically a nuke. The explosion was so powerful that the entire chateau, which surprisingly wasn't made of actual cake, came crumbling down. Our pirate friends take this opportunity to make their escape. After they land safely together, Bege gives Caesar back his heart, slaps some tank treads on his legs, and drives off as he calls an end to his alliance with Luffy. The crew proceed to the Sunny then, and following closely behind them are the Big Mom pirates, who've decided to form two search parties, Team Luffy and Team Bege. Unfortunately, though, for every single person on Whole Cake Island, Big Mom is irate that she's yet to feast on some tasty wedding cake and goes berserk. In order to spare the city and his remaining family members, Sparrow has some quick thinking and tells Mama that there's a spare wedding cake in the Straw Hat's possession, knowing that if she's ever found out that they're lying, it would be game over, putting plans to bake a real cake. The Straw Hats then make their way to the Seducing Woods and forcefully reunite with King Bomb. As they head toward the Sunny, they are tailed by Big Mom flying on Zeus, as she ends up Big Mom winds up a devastating maneuver called Ikoku Sovereignty, blowing a massive hole through King Bomb and leaving the rest of us in suspense.
Leave King Bomb alone.
I know.
He's been through enough.
He just got better, clearly. And now he's got a hole in him.
Dead.
We thought he was dead. Characters don't die in the show, and we thought King Bomb was dead, having been cleaved in half. I don't think that's crazy of us, right?
No.
But also, he's a tree with a soul in him. Why does a tree need
stitches?
To keep them back together. I don't know.
That's not how trees work.
I don't think they have wood glue there, so.
Well, he was like rizzing up that one little sapling and everything. I don't know.
Was he rizzing her? I feel like he was just kind of. Well, I guess kind of. She was a little on him too.
Yeah, she was all over him.
Yeah. No, that's fair. She wanted that vitamin K.
Vitamin K.
Yeah. But seriously though, like, leave my man alone. Let him just exist again.
Yeah, he's gonna leave just as like a literal like 3x3 stump like by the end of this arc. That's my suspect.
He's kind of already like just one giant
like he's
stump.
A stump, but like he's gonna have even less of him.
Yeah, just piece by piece. There's just going to be nothing left of this poor king.
Keeps taking from us.
I know. Oh, poor King Bomb. Just let him have some time with his with his lady friend and go off and leave him alone. He doesn't want anything to do with them anymore, man. And he's catching all the strays.
Literally.
Well, yeah. I mean, Big Mom was very directly aiming for them, but King Bomb, I guess, caught the worst of it there. But we can get more into that a little bit later. First, we should probably talk a little bit about why the Straw Hats were even able to get to this point. Tell me.
So I called it, right?
That the Tamate Box was going to explode?
Yeah, like I called it, right?
Yeah,
sure I
that
did.
sounds about right.
Because I remember making a whole ass comment about like, yes, Chekhov's gun is just sitting there.
Yeah.
And then they had their own, they had their terrorist event.
They did. Yeah, this accidental terrorist event.
Yeah, that was not surprising. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, okay, finally, someone pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
Yay. Now, the shit that happened following this, I'm all over the place in where I feel about it. Like watching Big Mom like almost like splat on the ground, but then not.
Yeah.
Like I was like, there's no way they kill her off like this. Like, there's absolutely no way. And I was like, oh, shit, they actually might. And then it's like, last minute, it was like, you thought you had me, Oda.
Yeah, right. Like that was ever going to happen. I mean, it would have been funny if she did leave a giant crater at the bottom of that village, but...
Right. Impact 0.
Yeah. I want to see what kind of earthquake that would have caused.
Honestly, the amount of shit that I don't even know. Like, would she have been like my question was like, I would have had is, would it even really have hurt her? Like, from the amount of other shit that has happened to her, like her building falling on her probably wouldn't do jack shit.
No,
I feel, especially with how much they kind of hyped her up for being this like super tank thing.
Yeah. I would the fall have done anything to her? Most likely not. No. I think it just
would have made her more pissed. That's my thought.
yeah, probably. She would just had a different reason to get pissed off. Instead of remembering, she wouldn't have had time to remember the wedding cake if she had actually fallen all of that height. She probably would have just got pissed about the chateau anyway.
Yeah.
I do want to say though, since we're already here talking about Big Mom falling, I thought her tumbling head over heels for like what felt like 5 minutes was hilarious.
Oh.
There was something about the way Big Mom was just tumbling for longer than literally anyone, despite being the biggest person on the chateau, was so funny to me.
I mean, just the fact of like watching all the characters, like, like the slowly sliding, like the I am like, even like what's his name, the guy I hate, the egg guy
that
like, slowly tilting
Baron Tamago, but in his I don't remember what his
Chick-fil-A outfit.
Yeah, I don't remember what his evolved state is anymore. I think it's Viscount something or Count something. One of those is right.
Count Chocula. I don't know.
Sure, Count Cluckula.
Exactly. And it's just watching like him slowly lean as the tea is like first off, that pissed me off. But
okay,
because now it spills. You have this dude doing literal somersaults, not a drop. Him leans 2 degrees. Boom, tea everywhere.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
But yeah, just watching everyone else like react to it and just slowly rolling, and then all of a sudden just the massive, like, how many people are definitely dead? Like, there is no way. Even if it was churned to cake, just the force of like, I'll even be liberal. 1,000 pounds of cake landing on you. That's still 1,000 pounds.
100%.
That's still killing you.
It's still like it's still frosting falling from a great height, like it may not kill you, but it's gonna flatten you,
and it's gonna hurt,
and it's gonna fucking hurt. Yeah, because the ground below you is not also cake. That's concrete and brick and hard ass biscuit.
Oh
yeah.
I'm just like imagining the equivalent of like throwing a pie off the Empire State Building or something.
Yeah, but like probably worse, honestly.
Right.
Not even in the sense of the weight, but the height scale is probably higher.
Who knows?
Yeah, but
actually, I am curious how tall it is. If only we had our fact checkers.
If only we had a fact checker. Well, I mean, I can. I'm gonna quickly Google it, but what I want you to fill the time by talking about Germa. How do we feel about Germa's status right now?
Their status?
Yeah, like what's going on with them. So we watched them get the shit beaten out of them at the beginning, the first couple of episodes. And then they were, they almost got captured. And then
the fact that they got like defeated, but then they're like perfectly okay.
But then we're fine later, yeah. And then we bring Dad G back. Although, I even feel like I shouldn't even call him Dad G anymore because Sanji has disowned him at what. He was never a G, let's be honest. He's Germa with no G. Somebody get loud G on the phone. Irma.
G.
No, I mean, yeah, I shouldn't even call him Dad G anymore because Sanji has disowned him now. But either way, like, what are we feeling on that?
The whole, like, everything that's happened so far, like, essentially, it just, to me, it felt like just fluff. Like, it really didn't mean anything. Like I'm kind of indifferent to it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, they got away. I guess we'll see them later, eventually, doing other heinous evil things.
The Germa, they're not even like fully away. They have to fight their They have to fight their own battle on their moving island snail ship things, Yeah,
but like they're on home real estate now.
Sure.
And they got goons.
Yeah.
That they could just, flesh wall.
Yeah. And they're also not fighting any of Big Mom's children either, really, like the main ones. Like
most of them are going after fucking Luffy.
Yeah. And, like there's probably a few, but there's not Bege. Ones we care about.
Right. Could they die? I 100% doubt it.
No.
Doubt it.
No,
they won't
of course
kill
not.
The fucking tree. They won't kill these people.
No. I at no point did I ever think Germa was going to be annihilated here. I'm curious what your feeling is. If you basically, I know I have no change on these guys. They're just because they helped get the Straw Hats away doesn't mean that I suddenly care. And I hope that goes for most people, that we don't forget all of the shitty things that they did all this time just because they've done one good thing.
Yeah, they're still shitty people. They're still Nazis in my head. Like no, don't fuck them.
Yeah,
they're dead to me.
Mm-hmm.
They might not be dead on screen, but they're dead to me, and they're fucking gym shoes. Like I'm sick of them.
I'm
tired of the squeak.
Yeah.
Like, nah, get out of here. You're annoying at first already, just because of your shoes, but now you're telling me you're also technically based. Nope, done. Get out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I'm okay if we're gonna see more of them this arc,
eventually.
But I'd be okay if we never saw them again.
Right. Like just never elaborate.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't need more.
I could live with that. Now, there was a bit that I loved when they were all like, and it's Caesar, where he finally gets his heart back.
Yeah. I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
The reactions, then just like how they animated his face, where he's just like, first he grabs it, because they threw it, like it's trash, and he grabs it too hard, and he's in pain. Mood
good.
Then he he's just accepting the fact that he has it, and he's like super happy, and then he's like, fuck all y'all, but none of them give a shit.
Yep.
And I felt personally attacked.
Are you saying you felt bad for Caesar?
No, I just felt I related to him, where it's like you're that moment where like you're just getting dragged through the mud, and like you just turn around and you go, fuck all y'all, but they're too busy with their own heads up their asses.
Yeah.
Like now I hate you even more. But I have a feeling that he's gonna be a stowaway. I kind of hope he's on the Straw Hat cruise ship. I think he's gonna sneak away on there.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He doesn't really have a way off this island, does he? Unless he steals some.
Unless he's gonna like start flying everywhere.
Yeah, I mean no, there's no way Caesar's gonna risk flying somewhere. He'd have to stow away on one of the ships we know of, either Bege's or the Straw Hats.
Or the Germas.
Say again?
Or Germas.
It's true. Germa's probably the best option for him, considering he wants to be so technologically advanced and advanced murder weapon kill.
Yeah, but he's also lazy.
Yeah, but really none of the only option that lets him fuck off and then be able to do his own thing is if he steals a Big Mom pirate ship,
which by himself is not happening.
And by himself he's not going to get anywhere, because there's also those little tart ships that go around Big Mom's territory, and they're just going to pick him off as soon as they catch wind of him. So yeah, I think you're right. I think Caesar probably ends up on somebody's ship here, unless we get third partied somewhere and like
Mihawk saves the day.
Oh god, could you imagine just random Mihawk? Oh, that'd be so cool, but also so weird.
So completely out of pocket.
Yeah, so completely unnecessary. Why have Mihawk show up when Zoro isn't here?
Right. Oh, I went to go visit him, and I have to go through these pudding waters to get to him. Some bullshit answer like that.
Yeah, who the fuck knows?
It could literally be anything. For all we know, it could be fucking Aokiji that shows up.
I would love that too. But that's also kind of a reckoning, because he's associated with Blackbeard now.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It could be cool.
It could be kind of cool.
It could be kind of cool.
Will they do it? Probably not. But
I know.
Could be kind of cool.
or any of the Blackbeard pirates, it's very curious. We were wondering exactly how this arc is going to play out, and I still am unsure, I think, whether or not we are going to face Big Mom full on here or not.
My gut is telling me no.
I feel like we can't, right?
Yeah, like they've laid the groundwork out so well that no, you can't no punch Big Mom yet. But there's something about this where it's like, if it could be either be like one of the coolest moments where like he turns around and, I don't know, does something fucking bananas, or something stupendously stupid. Like,
I think we're trending in the direction of stupendously stupid.
That's where I'm thinking. Like, they're gonna do like, I don't know, like a coup de burst thing, out, get the fuck out. But at the same time, it's like, who knows what the fuck they're gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't fathom it, because my mind is like, it's gonna be something stupid and it's gonna piss her off. And then she's gonna get her cake, and that's it. But like, that's also not very satisfying at all.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel as though Big Mom's not gonna get cake at any point. I feel like that's probably not gonna happen. I don't know what we're gonna do with her in Hunger Pang mode, but for some reason it feels like cake isn't gonna happen. Or is cake gonna happen? I don't know. I'm so conflicted.
This is the we're going back to 2007. Is the cake a lie? I don't know.
I think the cake okay, so in this instance, I think we probably take care of Big Mom's hunger. I'm gonna go back on what I said. I think we take care of Big Mom's hunger pang with cake somehow. I don't know how. But it's not. I will say this.
Watch it be like Luffy had some of the cake in his fucking pocket.
That would be incredible. Pocket cake would be incredible.
Pocket cake.
You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that thing on you. It's just a slice of red velvet cake.
I mean, you don't.
No. What I'm gonna say is, I don't think Pudding is making a cake. She's talked all this game. It's actually a gun. She has talked all this game about having all the ingredients and knowing exactly what type of cake it was, and also being an expert on it. And I just can't help but feel like she's just saying this for...
To stall?
to stall, or there's some other plot here. I don't think she's actually on her brothers and sisters side here. I think despite her attitude in these episodes, I think, as much as I hate to say
she's
it,
going full Sundar.
I think she's swung over to the Sanji side, and I hate it.
I don't necessarily hate it, but it's also not surprising.
That's why I hate it. I don't want any more of this. Sanji plays the good guy and turns the girl to their good graces, you know. I'm
oh no, he achieved the goal of I could fix her.
It's achievement unlocked. I did fix her. I'm really afraid that Pudding has not only had doubts in the moments of the vows and at the wedding, but now is just full on the Straw Hat side because she is low key infatuated with Sanji because he complimented her third eye. And
what if she uses her ability to remove the memory to remove the fact that she has hunger pains?
That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. I think that is definitely something that could happen. She would have
at the same time. It's like,
no, go on.
If what you're saying is true, like, you know, she goes full switch. Why not just poison Big Mom? Like, she's gonna eat the cake.
I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but
also, can you poison Big? I don't. Big Mom, like, she's OP. She's broken. Like, they've shown her having almost literally no weakness.
Yeah,
and it's aggravating. It's not even like a cool thing because it's an annoying character, in my opinion. It's an annoying character who's busted, and I hate it. Because they're a brat.
Yeah, I mean, she's almost no better than a child right now.
I honestly, I don't see an adult. I see a child playing make believe still.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's kind of how she's always been from the beginning, and seeing her backstory only solidifies that.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say something else, and now I forgot. Damn it.
Pudding, making a cake.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably gonna be something along the lines of what Pudding's gonna do, but now I just can't remember. If it comes back to me, then we'll return to this. But for now, we can go back maybe a little bit more.
Maybe I can distract you with something completely unrelated and different.
Yeah, let's do that.
Smoothie wringing out her thigh.
Go on. I mean, yeah. She do be having thick thighs. It's true.
Right? Like, when I was streaming the episodes, I was like,
Yes.
Finally, some good fucking
food. Yeah.
I'm glad we don't have any fake fans around here to appreciate Smoothie.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, what a downer the whole time about with the hat thing, but he wants to go back on it and be like, well, she's still attractive. I'm still into it, but just not the hat. It's like, bro, just come on. It's a hat. It's a hat. It didn't even look that bad.
I thought it looked great.
It's like
Still
fine.
Think it looks great.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a hat. She likes it. Yeah, that's fine. Good for her. Mm-hmm. She's found something she likes.
Now wring me dry.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what he said.
I guess we didn't cover, Bege's face when he's watching the tower fall over.
Yeah, I actually really liked Bege in that moment, both for the way he was looking and his laugh. He got that evil villain laugh down pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty, it tickled my brain.
Yeah, but for some reason in my brain, I just can't see him as being a bad guy now. And it's kind of a bummer.
Oh no!
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like him still.
Yeah,
but it's not like evil villain shit. Because again, like the amount of silly shit that he does in these episodes, like when they're about to split up and he's like building a sign and then like tearing it into the ground. And
I fucking love this bit, dude.
It was a good bit. Don't get me wrong, but like when you have originally menacing villain, all of a sudden to Straw Hats went that way sign. Like what fucking Looney Tunes shit is this?
I mean, to be real. he lost that credibility episodes ago. This is just kind of the final straw. He's solidly in like the character category now, but even in prior episodes when he's goofing around and making dumb faces when things go wrong, even the fact that he accepted Straw Hat Luffy's help
that's where he made his first mistake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
It's like that movie quote, or I don't think it was, actually it might have been like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where it's like, step one, make the plan, form out the plan, throw out the plan altogether. I don't even know what movie like it's we have a plan and throw it out and improvise.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
That's anytime doing anything with a Straw Hat.
Mm-hmm.
You have a plan, you follow the plan.
Although,
pasta.
To be fair, as far as plans that involve Straw Hat Luffy, this one went off pretty. Other than the fact that the assassination itself failed, Luffy still achieved his part for better or worse.
Took 2 episodes though.
Sure, but he got it done. That's more than you can say for most plans that involve him.
He did follow through on his plan, on his part.
Yeah, and he had a good plan. He created a lot of chaos with that plan.
So if Luffy doesn't follow a plan, they succeed. I feel like I'm playing with chaos theory, trying to organize chaos. No, it doesn't.
I don't think there's correlation here. Yeah, this is not correlation. This is happenstance, I think. Luffy happens to have a good idea this time. What? So I will say, we talked about the fact that the Tamate Box exploded and went off. But did you I don't know if we necessarily talked about last week what we thought was happening with the Tamate Box now, but did you expect that? I think, what I think I'm trying to get at is that I think I also predicted maybe that the Tamate Box was just empty, or maybe it was Justin, and we just talked about this. But I was almost hoping that was the case. But then to see the box hit the ground, break apart, and then see the comical couple of sticks of dynamite.
The 8 sticks of dynamite that
cartoon ass
nuclear blast.
Yeah. It was still pretty good.
I'm just bummed that it was such a small explosion in comparison to explosions we've seen.
We were expecting the whole island to go?
I was expecting what happened to Pell.
I think,
but on the ground.
I think this explosion was bigger than the one that didn't kill Pell, by a lot.
Well, I mean, yeah, the dust cloud was bigger, and sure, it caused vastly more property damage, but that's because it was in the air. This one was right on the ground.
I don't know, man. I think you're overestimating that bomb. I don't think that bomb was nearly as effective as this one was. It was bad. It was big, but I don't think it was Tamate Box big.
See, that's the thing. I don't remember. I just remember, that's a nuke in my head.
Yeah, I mean,
this wasn't a nuke, not as big.
Right. I think, I think you're just misremembering this. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Back to Bege. Sorry.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay. Back to Bege too. The fact that the scene that we're talking about too, with he makes the face and he laughs and stuff, and he makes the hottest take. And says that this is the end of the Big Mom Pirates. I thought I had to pause the episode and go, Bege? I don't think this is it, dude. I get how you might think that, but the Whole Cake Chateau falling over is not gonna be enough to destroy the pirates.
Well, to add insult to injury, they label the episode funny, similar as well, but it's the Straw Hat Alliance annihilated, and then he makes that big name drop of we've just annihilated the Big Mom Pirates. Everyone's fine.
Yeah,
literally
more than fine.
Everyone is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Shit's all over the place. Yeah, there's rubble, and yeah, the citizens are definitely fucked. But everyone else, couple bruises, couple scrapes.
Mm-hmm.
Minus Strossen or whatever.
You mean
Stroisen?
Yeah, Streisand.
Cake guy, except for him being in a I think he had the worst outcome.
Yeah, he missed the sponge cake landing, and for some reason is alive.
Full-blown concrete.
Yeah, for some reason he's alive.
One Piece logic.
Of course.
No one can die unless it's like a family member.
Yeah, and in a flashback
story.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we had that flashback for the Tamate box, I was like, no, I skipped through it so quick. I was like, no, this is dumb. I know it's a bomb.
Yeah.
I don't need you to have a flashback to tell me it's a bomb.
Yeah, I feel like I don't remember, but actually, I guess we didn't. So, like, we remember, but I guess it's useful for people where this is like 4 years removed from Fishman Island for them, and they just didn't bother to Google it. Yeah. So
I get.
Luckily, flashback short flashback, in and out, 2 minute adventure.
To milk that shit for like 3 episodes.
I don't want to think about it.
They would have. You know they would if they needed more time for like another arc or something.
100%. But I just don't want to think about it.
Fuck out of that.
Yeah. Shout out to Streisand too for the quick thinking. And getting to turn the whole thing into cake. That was my man's on point. He's not basically the second in command of the Big Mom Pirates, low key for nothing. That power came in handy. I wasn't sure how it was going to factor into the rest of the arc, but we did something with it. And it was creative, and I didn't mind it. It was good.
I'm still mad at the outcome, at like how fine everyone is.
Well, yeah.
Because there are people who clearly fell into the void.
There are people who fell into the void, who fell after everything was crumbling, but before it got turned into cake.
Or even just like people underneath like the heaviest part of the tower.
Yeah, we're never going to find out about them probably, but I'm sure they're fine. Should they be fine? No, absolutely not. They got thousands of pounds of cake on them.
Definitely suffocating.
Yeah. So, they're gonna be there for a while. Someone's gonna have to eat them out of the cake,
So if they had just, because like right now they're kind of implying after this, like for like half an episode, they implied that like everything's done, right, and that everyone else just got away, and I would have been okay with that, right? But now they got us like in this like mode of like, oh, they're still chasing. Big Mom went fighter jet mode now and is gonna she's back. Oh, kind of great. He's on the boat. He did mirror jutsu. Like he's there. Wonder what he's gonna do. And it's like I don't know what, like I can't predict it. Like how do you outrun someone who could teleport to mirrors?
You don't.
Yeah,
that's the neat part. You don't.
Like I feel like there's gonna be some like Deus Ex Machina that walks in and like separates the two, because I don't think they're fighting, because they've already like literally made Luffy run out of gas in like 5 minutes of being in like 4th gear.
Yeah,
or whatever gear he's at now.
Now he's in sleepy gear.
Yeah, like they've milked him. They've milked all his little the stuff for the arc. What are they going to do? There has to be a MacGuffin. Something happens, because I don't understand how they're going to get the fuck off this island. It's going to be something stupid, and it's going to make me mad, or it's going to really impress me, but still make me mad that it happened.
You can't have it both ways. If it super impresses you, it can't make you mad.
Well, like a Mihawk thing, where it's like, oh my god, Mihawk is cutting things in half. This is awesome. And then I put like 2 thoughts of seconds of thought into it. It's like, why the fuck is Mihawk even here?
Well,
you know what I mean?
Then you're not impressed. You're entertained.
Right. Like I'm entertained, but like really confused. Like none of this makes any goddamn sense.
Yeah, I'm also beginning to feel this way, that we're they're treading a line now. We've done the Tamate Box thing. Okay. Dumb thing happened on the side while none of the main characters were paying attention, and it got them out of a jam. Great. But now Big Mom's on their asses again, and she's even more mad and powerful than before, because she's utilizing the abilities of all 3 of her self-sold items here between Zeus, Prometheus, and Napoleon. And it just doesn't seem like combat is basically out of the question. Big Mom is too good. I know
too strong.
Brendan has basically been pushing this for since we started the arc or started really getting into the arc, and I kept saying,
I haven't talked to Brendan in like a hot minute, so I don't know his opinion on.
Well, Brendan kept saying things like, "Are you sure we're gonna fight Big Mom to make it off of this island? Because like she's an emperor, dude. Like that's basically what he's been saying this whole time." And I kept going, well, that's the formula. The formula is fight Big Boss, beat Big Boss somehow, and then leave. Maybe there's a party in between. Who knows? But we usually always beat the bad guy, right? But over and over again, it just keeps being shown that Big Mom is so untouchable, even more so
powerful,
even more so than any of the other bad people we've seen before. Yeah, at least they could be harmed. It was tough to do it, but we were still able to do something. Doflamingo put up a fight for a year and a half with Luffy, you know? And,
year and a half.
Yeah, it's just what it felt like some part of the time. The fight was fun, but also Doflamingo's power was getting really bullshit.
I thought you were referring to how long the arc was.
No, I was not, but it just.
But no, yeah, I agree, and it's there. It feels like he's trying to like say like, haha, remember this established formula I've had going on for 800 episodes? Goodbye.
Yeah,
and he just like throws the cake on the your birthday cake on the floor.
Yeah,
and it's just like, bitch, what the fuck?
I know.
What the fuck is happening? I don't know. This doesn't make sense. It's kind of fucking stupid. You're a dick.
Yeah,
that's the best way I can phrase my emotions for everything that happened in this arc so far. It's like, yeah, it's I had a birthday cake. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite, but at least it was mine. And someone else threw it on the floor after me understanding that it was a cake and said, "Here's pie." And I was like, "Bitch, I don't want pie. What the fuck?"
I think she definitely thought it was going to be her favorite. Otherwise, she wouldn't be having hunger pangs about it, I think.
Okay, now I'm lost in the sauce. What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, I assumed you were talking about the wedding cake.
Oh, no, I was just saying in general.
I see.
It's like a metaphor.
Oh, I see.
As the metaphor of like, this is my cake. Like, shit's fucked.
I'm with you. We're on the same wavelength again.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what are we talking about?
Well, you used cake as part of your metaphor, and it was the one food item you could have chosen that would have made this confusing, and then you did it. You know?
Yeah, that's on me. I'll own up to that.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's just like I don't know how to feel about it because if anything, it just makes me angry. Like I'm not impressed. I'm just mad because I'm like, this is busted for no reason, no elaborate cause, no. Just because it is.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't mind running up against a wall that's really difficult to overcome, but I just wish that we weren't getting so many of these. Okay. My hope is that we don't get a whole lot more of these MacGuffin things like the Tamate Box. I don't want a series of just this Rube Goldberg machine ass stuff to happen, and then we lose. And we either lose or the Straw Hats finally get away, you know? And then I don't know what, but that's what it seems like is going to happen because Luffy's out of gas and nobody else can fight.
Yeah, it's very much leaning into MacGuffin territory time or Deus Ex time.
Yeah.
And I hate it because it's like, you've made it abundantly clear. No, you can't beat my. This is like the dungeon master playing. You know, like, no, you can't kill my main villain yet. You're not cool enough yet. And it's like, fuck you. I want to fucking become an ant and then become a person inside their nostril. Like, I want to blow up their head. He's like, no, it's vulnerable. Like, you know, like it's that shit all over again. It's like, why? And he's like, because I'm the DM and I have notes. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense. Like.
I have a story I'm trying to tell.
Yeah, I have a story I'm trying to tell. And this is the big bad. It's like, fuck you. Why'd you even introduce him in it then? If you didn't want us to punch it, why did you put it there? I really hope we don't run into that though. I really hope that there's an understandable way for how they get away. And my bad, not understandable, but plausible, like, you know, explanation. No MacGuffin, no more Tamate Box, because let's be honest, the Tamate Box didn't do anything. It did not change the pace whatsoever of what was happening when you really think about it, except for it's allowed people to separate.
It allowed separation, and it created this extra layer of drama where Big Mom had an extra second to think and got to
heaven forbid.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't want that, because now we have Hunger Pang mode, and it's just now we've got Berserker mode Big Mom, and that's the change. The only change is Big Mom's in Berserker form. She's gone into rage, and we've changed locations. Now, instead of being on top of the chateau, we're out in this
on top of King Bomb.
We're on top of King Bomb in this plane trying to get away, and that's just it. And I don't know what we do from here. Big Bomb's got a I said Big Bomb. King Bomb.
So anyways, there's my Deus Ex Machina. Big fucking bomb.
Big
the
bomb.
Island.
Yeah. You're a Tamate Box.
Bomb fruit.
Oh my God, stop.
You know someone's out there with that.
Of course. I think
someone's OC has that ability.
I mean, honestly, I think
the booger guy had it. I'm pretty sure.
I think Mr. Was he Mr. 5? That was 5, right?
I think so.
I think Mr. 5 had the bomb fruit. I can't confirm that. I mean, I can, but I think he did.
Because he was gross, because he picked his boogers.
Well,
again, he's just the booger guy in my head.
Yeah.
Like, it's been over 700 episodes. He's Booger Man.
He is Booger Man.
Bet he eats them too.
It was totally the bomb fruit. It was totally the bomb. I looked it up. It's totally the bomb fruit.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. It's especially coming from like the fact that we came from Doflamingo, that island, and like how perfect it felt and satisfying. This one just it don't feel good. I don't like it, Chief.
Yeah, I think they each have their merits. Dressrosa had the problem that we've had in the past before, where they split the party and timeline up too much, and there's just 6 different things going on at the same time. This time we kind of had that for a little while, but then we brought it back like just before I was gonna start getting annoyed by it. So that didn't overstay its welcome. That was fine. But now we're running into this thing where we just straight up can't deal with Big Mom. Big Mom is I wasn't sure if it was possible after Dressrosa, but Big Mom is pretty quickly becoming more bullshit than Doflamingo was. His thing was about his power. Big Mom's power has yet to be like super OP. It's straightforward. It's just strong, but it doesn't have 82 different functions like Doflamingo's does.
Right.
It's just a really, really strong devil fruit that she's utilized in a very, very strong way. That part I'm not mad about. The part I get mad about is all these other hand waved away explanations about how she just is impervious to damage unless she gets upset. Her skin is iron thick. She's strong as fuck. She's just a regular human who was born different. 1 in a trillion chance of this happening. And now we're here where she's just completely undefeatable, which again is okay as long as we have a way that we get off this island that isn't more Tamate Box shenanigans stuff. And I don't know how we do that. I feel like we've harped on this a little too much at this point, but that's sort of like I want to wrap this part up.
That's essentially all there is to these episodes. It's literally just that.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, go on.
Now this is. Now I keep seeing his name in our notes, so it just keeps like making me think about it again. Wild, not gonna happen. It's not happening. Doesn't make sense whatsoever, right? I'm labeling that right. Like this is purely fiction in my head. What if Katakuri is the reason why they get away?
Okay, you need to elaborate.
Right? Like it. Again, it wouldn't make any fucking sense for him to like switch sides. But like, what if he just like fuck you, Big Mom. I don't want to get eaten.
I think out of any of her children, he's the least afraid of her.
Right. Or like, what if, like, for some reason he just kills her?
No. First of all, I don't think he has the ability to do that.
Jelly beans. I don't know.
I highly doubt that even his jelly bean flicking abilities are good enough to pierce Big Mom's skin or do anything valuable.
Again, like I said, this is the dumbest theory that I could possibly come up with, just because they, preluded to him being on the boat. But like, what if? Like, how fucking menacing would it be if Katakuri just became the Big Mom swap? Like, yeah, we knew she was annoying. We knew she was busted. So let's give you this badass looking character who's also evil.
Who's even more evil somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah.
We'll cover it later when you come back.
Yeah. When we get back here, you get to have Katakuri's backstory.
Exactly.
I don't know. I mean, I'd be down for more Katakuri. I'm always on board for that right now. But I kind of doubt that he has the ability to rid Big Mom or rid this world of Big Mom.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's happening anymore.
The only other thing,
I see what the leaning towards, and I don't like it. What's up?
The only other thing to really talk about, I think, is the very end, the attack that Big Mom uses on King Bomb, which was referred to as I believe the Ikoku sovereignty. But before that, she said something.
Spear of Elbaf.
She said something, Spear of Elbaf. And I'm not sure if she was implying, I feel like it can imply a few things. One, that somehow she ended up with the nickname Spear of Elbaf. And she's just saying, you're going to face my wrath. Two, the move itself is just is referred to as the Spear of Elbaf. Or three, Napoleon is the Spear of Elbaf somehow. And
so, tinfoil hat time.
Yeah, go on.
The Spear of Elbaf, I think, is a technique given down by the Giants, because we've seen a similar kind of stabby motion / super nuke effect happen before on the island of Groggy and Broggy, or whatever the fuck their names were.
Dory and Broggy.
Yeah, Dory and Broggy. Them. Remember with the fish and everything, how they just like stab the air and all of a sudden kaboom?
Yeah.
I think this is like, if that is the case of them showcasing like, that this isn't just a one-time thing, most Giants could do that. That's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
But also, fuck you, Big Mom, for having it.
Yeah.
Because you're not a giant, just a bitch.
You just lived there. You don't even go here. Yeah. I think it is right. That I think it's a technique that is passed down from the Giants in Giant
kind of like a
land.
Hockey thing, but not hockey.
Not a hockey thing. I would equate it more to the 6 powers that the Marines use. It's just a technique.
Just hockey with less steps.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. Hockey is it can be learned, but it's also some forms of it are innate to people. I guess hockey is just another technique too. Yeah. So I guess you're right. Yeah. It is kind of just hockey, but
it's hockey implemented weirdly.
Yeah, I'm also imagining the 6 powers because they have those ranged abilities too, like the finger gun bullet or whatever they called it.
Guns.
I forget what they called it. Finger gun. Yeah. They say see you later, alligator, and they shoot you the finger gun, and it blows a hole in you.
And then your head's has a hole in the back of it.
Yeah, yeah, and then your giant running tree thing has a hole in its side.
King Bomb, don't go to school tomorrow.
Jesus Christ, I'm not even gonna touch that. I'm so if we follow this line of thinking, I'm curious then where she learned it from, because she wasn't really around the Giants long enough to learn it. So it feels
also the Giants hate her fucking guts,
right? And most Giants hate her fucking guts. So who taught her this? How did she learn this? Did she, or conversely, this could just be she made up this move herself and she called it the Spear of Elbaf as a fuck you to the Giants, maybe. That's my only other alternative.
She does give off the energy of like being a fan but disrespecting the culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like what weeaboos originally were.
Right.
Watashi wa my lady.
Stop.
like that shit. But she's doing it. She's just a weeb for Giants.
Yeah.
And this could just be like her figuring out hockey, but backwards. Like, I could just do it because I'm built different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like how she was naturally ingrained with stout. That thickness of just no damage.
Yeah. AC 107.
She's a Gunlance main.
Yeah. But I think we've exhausted most of what these episodes have to offer, right?
Yeah, honestly, it's literally just a bunch of people running around, somewhat fighting, but not really fully committing. And then shenanigans. Oh no, we're separated. Couple bits here and there, and then they're dead. Oh, Big Mom being scary again.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's coming to get you now. Oh no, she's getting really close. Oh look, she can fly.
I did find it funny that they were using just actual stock monster noises for Big Mom and Hunger Pang mode too, by the way.
I thought that was so fucking funny.
Right after we just got done reviewing Godzilla.
It's like, did that bitch just growl?
Yeah. I was waiting for a Godzilla roar to come through.
Especially after the Godzilla episode we recently talked about.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly,
this is just Godzilla, but what if fat lady? Mm-hmm. Why is he overpowered? No one knows. G-cells. I don't know. Shut up. It's giant monsters.
Yeah. All right, though. I'm gonna officially move us on from this. I think we've done enough. We've
done enough damage.
We've done enough. Yeah, we have simply done enough. So next week we are going to be watching 845 to 847. Devin, do you happen to have any quotes this week?
No. It's just nothing really worthy of quotes. Not even sound effects. Like, I don't even want to use the Big Mom like growl sound effect as my quote. Like, no, I hate it. I'm mad. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Oonga boonga.
Unfortunately, I'm kind of in the same boat. This doesn't usually happen often, but I felt very uninspired to write down quotes this week. And I think this happened recently too, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe. I can't remember exactly, but I'm kind of surprised. I don't mind this arc, but the fact that within recent memory,
every time I'd have 2 nickels,
which isn't a lot,
consider.
But it's weird that it happened twice in the same arc. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the episode pacing, that these episodes have stuff that happened but isn't necessarily quote worthy. I don't know, but I felt very similarly to you. So
hey, there wasn't really any banger one-liners or anything.
There's no banger one-liners. There's really nothing funny that happens. There's no inspiring quotes. Nothing uplifting. Just a bunch of shit going on. You know, it wasn't bad necessarily. We progressed the plot, but okay. I thought about it, and we didn't talk about this. But I don't have the direct quote, but I would say that the scene of the CP0 woman falling off alongside Big News Morgan, that was probably the funniest part of the episode. And there's a quote in there somewhere probably that Big News Morgan said.
Oh yeah, where he's like, oh right, I can fly.
Oh no, he says I can't fly.
Oh, he says he can't fly?
He says he cannot fly. So he's just and then we don't revisit that. He's just gone.
Just falls into the ether.
The woman can bounce. I think her name was Stussy. Stussy can airwalk, but Big News Morgan's just disappears off your screen, and he's fine. Yes, but I can't wait to find out.
Do you want to hear something wild about Stussy?
Please tell me.
Miss Valentine. She kind of reminds me of Miss Valentine.
Yes, she does kind of look like Miss Valentine. I think
what if they are the same person?
Surely not.
Imagine. Just kilos.
That would be the craziest pull. We thought we were rid of God damn it. We thought we were rid of Miss Valentine, but she's back now. Wow.
I mean, it's been enough time. She could have rebranded.
She could have. It's true. I'm not gonna say no, but I am gonna say I won't like it. I don't know. Maybe she's changed. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to rebrand the grab bag, the garb gab. not as a whole. I mean, just the game. Might have to rebrand it if she turns into too good of a character. But surely that won't happen. This is Miss Valentine we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, speaking of awards, we have a golden ham to give out.
Ah, fuck. I don't know. like who the fuck do you give it to? Like, look, if we give it to Streisand, it's like, okay, for like 2 seconds of making the situation just not worse but stickier.
What if we gave it to the Tamate Box?
I'm down for it.
I could give it to the Tamate Box. I don't really have an actual character to give this to.
Honestly, yeah.
The only character I would maybe consider giving it to is like maybe Katakuri, just for keeping a calm head, or maybe Parasparrow.
The vibes.
Parasparrow for thinking on his feet, even though he's still up for execution if that ever happened. But yeah. Yeah, Katakuri for keeping the vibes, yeah. But I'd still give it to the Tamate Box first.
I mean, the box did something. You know what? Yes, the box moved the plot along.
The box progressed the plot, even if it was a MacGuffin.
It did something.
We're gonna sound a little hypocritical here, giving the golden ham to the MacGuffin thing, but I wholly accept that fact, and we'll double down on this.
Fucking hate this show.
Yeah. All right. I don't fucking hate it. I just hate it sometimes.
It's fair.
I'm
just mad, and that's the first thing that came to my head.
Of course.
Because it's gut reaction. Just fucking hate it.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, we're going to move on to some fan mail, which we have this week. I've got it right here. All right. Hello to everyone at One Piece with a Lime.
Hi, it's just me.
My name is Nathan, and I've been listening to the podcast for a while now. I find it really enjoyable to listen to. I recently got cut from my baseball team. I'm so sorry, dude. Oof. I bet you don't deserve it. And I've been practicing my butt off trying to get better. See, that's the spirit. Don't let him keep you down. Come back better than ever. He's
gonna get an anime about himself.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
Right.
I like to listen to this podcast while doing so. It makes me look forward to practicing and motivating me to get better. That's awesome. I've been caught up with One Piece for 2 years now, and at the start you think it's a lot, but once you get caught up, you think it's not enough. One of my favorite episodes on the podcast was when you guys did a villain there list. A villain tier list is what Nathan meant to say.
Villain there list?
Yeah, it says villain there list.
Yeah, there it is. There
no one to say. I'm reading as is. If I'm doing it to Justin, I'm doing it to the listeners too. I was wondering if you guys could do something like that again in the near future. I believe we just talked about this somewhat recently, where we want to do post-time skip villains on a tier list too. I don't think you were there for it. I think probably me, Justin, and Brendan talked about it, but...
Oh, just like doing a tier list of who we thought was cool?
Well, like villain tier list like we did before, but throw on the villains that we haven't talked about yet, mostly from post-time skip. So, we throw on Doflamingo officially, I think. I don't think he was on the... Maybe he was on it. We did see him a little bit. But either way, we see some post-time skip villains, we're talking... Caesars, we're talking, Virgos maybe. I mean, Doflamingo, you can maybe throw in some of the other family members there, but
so this is my thought for the how this tier list is gonna go is whose name can we remember?
Well,
because the first time we did it, it was there was 8 of them.
No, we did a pretty good amount of villains on that tier list.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
15. To be fair, some were thrown on from animes that were in One Piece, though.
Tell me what the villain's name was for what's it called? Fuck, I don't even remember the Fishman Island.
Hody
What's
Jones.
his name? Holy shit, you remember that?
I do remember that.
I still don't remember that name.
And I just said it 2 seconds ago.
What about the other guy with him? The stalker one.
Oh, now you're. Oh, that was Vanderdecken. No,
Jesus
fuck you. I remember.
Christ.
That was Vanderdecken.
I've deleted them out of my
look,
drive
do I
and
want to
my
remember
memory.
those characters? No, but I hated them enough, especially Vanderdecken, to remember their names, unfortunately.
Raw buffer just gone.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so yeah, the answer to your question, Nathan, is that yes, we would we have considered this, and we'll probably at some point in the future do this. Nathan goes on further, says, I do have a question for the group. Which of these devil fruit powers would you want? Zushi no Mi, Fujitori's gravity. I'm just gonna read you the English. Fujitori's gravity fruit, mirror fruit, so brulees, gas fruit, so Caesars, mochi fruit, so katakuri, operation fruit, Law's fruit, and then Hobi no Mi, which they say is Sugar's fruit. I gotta be real with you. I don't remember who Sugar is. Who are we talking about? Who's Sugar?
Wasn't she the one that made puppets or made the toys?
Oh yeah. Okay. See, you remember this character, but I don't. We each have our own trade-offs.
That was also
here.
like last arc.
I mean,
right
yeah, but you forget things that happened last week.
Who did now?
So yes, so it's Fujitora, gravity mirror, gas, mochi, operation, or Sugar's fruit, whatever that was called. They did, for some reason, they didn't put down what it was actually the English for it. They just said Sugar's fruit.
Okay. So it depends on where I am. So if I'm in the One Piece universe, Fujitora, come on, that's just fucking baller. You mean I get to look cool and drop meteors from the sky and say one-liners? Hell yeah. But if it's like our world, like what good is a meteor gonna do? Like I'd rather, have Brulee's power in our world, because I'd be like, it eliminates that need to drive anywhere. Like, oh, I'll just where's your mirror?
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather do that. Like, oh, I want to go to France. There, I'm there.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a distance. It's not really clear if there's a,
like, can I only go to like fucking Ohio? Like what?
I don't know.
Like, they haven't really elaborated on it.
They haven't. So we don't know what the max range is on it. But
even then, still a banger power, because it's like, oh, commute to work and I'm in a mirror.
Yeah,
2 minutes later, I'm there.
And then you're home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like where your head's at. I think I agree that Fujitora's gravity is probably the coolest of them all. I think I wasn't thinking about the mirror. I was thinking Operation Fruit, though. I think the Operation Fruit would be great to have.
A great prank. Like, yeah, it's literally the definition of got your nose.
Yeah. Well, what I'm thinking is he uses a lot of his medical knowledge along with the fruit. So if I had that power, me right
We're
now,
not doctors, Christian.
Well, okay, that's what I'm saying. Me right now, that's bad. I'm not gonna go suddenly be a doctor. But me years ago, if I got this power, then my trajectory of my life might be different. I might have considered the medical field to some extent. So, but I think you make a good point. I think Brulee's mirror is probably the best practical option for real life. So with that being said, I think Nathan signed off here. Yes, they went, thank you, sincerely, Natasha Hot Lips. So that was their sign off. They listed the powers, and then they went, thank you, sincerely, Natasha Hot Lips. So thank you, Natasha Hot Lips, for the email. It was great. Appreciate it greatly.
They said their name was Nathan.
They did. They said, hi, my name's Nathan, and then signed off with Natasha Hot Lips. So I'm not going to argue.
All right, Natasha. Well played.
Well played indeed. So with that being said, we move on to the producer shout outs. We've got Taco and King Solomander once again.
Whoop,
shout
whoop,
out.
Whoop.
Great job, everybody, all around.
Oh,
thank you. No, don't shout out loud. Don't wake the neighbors. All right. Thank you again. We love you. Mwah. And now it's time for everybody's favorite. It's Garb Gab time. Devin, I'm gonna need you. I have the Garb Gab back because you were irresponsible with it last week. So I have it once more, and I need you to reach your grubby little hands inside and pick out a garb for us to do tonight.
Okay, and it's still sticky. Okay, so this piece of candy stuck to my hand. Why did you take the wrappers off the candy?
Devin, that candy's been on your hand all night. I thought you were just saving it. Are you telling me that it also has a Garb Gab on it this whole time?
It says casting call. Like it's like like on the suckers, how like they have the indent for like the brand. Like it literally just says casting call Katakuri.
Oh, well, all right. I can't help but feel like you maybe rigged the game a little bit here with that one, but you
think I would have picked this? I don't know what the fuck.
I'm not at liberty to argue right now. It's kind of funny, and I'm willing to roll with it. So I'm fine with this. So Katakuri, huh? Casting call for Katakuri.
It's kind of, we have to pick like an actor for them, right?
Yeah, it's kind of tough. Katakuri doesn't have like a whole lot personality wise going for him. You're gonna see a lot of I feel like there's a bunch of different people that could kind of do this, but I also feel like we've probably mentioned a lot of them in the past for very serious characters like this. I don't know. I will say, that being said, I have some answers for myself, and some I think are better than others. The first one that I think is probably the best option out of the ones that I've chosen. He's a little too short for it, but we can give him some sticks to stand on or something. My first round draft pick is Tom Hardy. I think that he plays a lot of the serious characters, and
not only that, he's really good at acting with just his eyes and not relying on his like facial reactions.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Yes.
Since we don't know what Katakuri's mouth looks like the classic Kakashi moment, like it could just be like big fucking buck teeth. I don't know. He's got that scarf all over his face.
If Katakuri came out and he just had big Bugs Bunny buck teeth, then that would be insane.
But that's actually pretty solid.
Now again, I think the real shortcoming of Tom Hardy is that he's too short, but Katakuri is also a 9 foot tall monster or something like that. So if we can fudge the numbers here,
the height doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah,
they'd probably make fucking Roseanne be what's a big mom in live action.
Yeah, that would Roseanne.
You know who I'm talking about.
I do, yes. All right, second option here, and I think that this mostly comes from his work in one particular series. I am referring to the Reacher series from Amazon.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Richson. He's another big muscly dude, but in that show too, he doesn't say a whole lot, and he has a very serious demeanor. And I think that if he channels that same energy that he puts into Jack Reacher, that he would do a pretty good job as Katakuri, and does not have the same height disparity that Tom Hardy does. He's big muscle dude. You throw the Katakuri tattoos on him and give him the outfit, and I think Richardson could do a pretty good job.
I have a dumb one.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me give you the last one, and then you can go dummy mode. I struggled, to be honest, with a third choice, and I had one in mind, but a last second brain blast here live has given me a little bit more inspiration. My third round draft pick, this cannot actually work ever because this person is deceased, so maybe this is cheating, but I'm going to bring to the table one Chadwick Boseman, aka Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
I think again now we have the same Tom Hardy problem, kind of short, but we can. But we're putting that to the side. I think Chadwick Boseman can do the same job that these guys can do. He's a little smaller too, not as muscular, but that's okay. We don't necessarily need to care about that either. It's really the vibes that we're going for. And I think if you take the Black Panther character that he already played really well and dial the emotion back a couple steps, we have a pretty solid contender here for a Katakuri casting. I think that he has the ability to do that sort of monotone but take charge attitude that Katakuri kind of falls under right now. So those are my picks.
Are you
now lay on the stupid mode for us.
No, it's kind of it works when you think about it.
Give me the goof.
Now again, I'm not talking current. We're gonna have to like change his hair, from what he's currently rocking right now. Keanu Reeves. I've watched this man kill a fucking like 4 men with a pencil, but it's a jelly bean.
Okay, yeah.
He's got that monotone vibe. He's got that menace. He's got that gruff look. He got them angry eyes.
It's true. It's true. He can do it if he takes the John Wick character and maybe he'd have to bulk up a little bit. We're kind of not going well with the muscle thing. We're kind of ignoring that here too, but to an even greater extent than Mr. Boseman.
And we're taking the 9mm away and replacing it with a jelly bean.
9mm, yeah, we're taking the 9mm away and putting jelly beans in his hand instead.
Well, like honestly, like it's just an outfit change. Like realistically, most of it, because of what we've seen so far, it's gonna be CGI, half of it. So it's like he's got the aesthetic down. Just put him in it's like literally taking a John Wick, but like giving him a Fortnite skin of something stupid.
Yeah, right.
Like that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
make him shave his beard. Like
yeah, I mean, we know Keanu can rock the short hair a la The Matrix, so that part's not a problem. But I wouldn't want to make him do it.
Been in.
Yeah, and I'm just saying that's like the quintessential cool Keanu Reeves movie that would kind of equate to the closest to Katakuri is what I mean.
Right.
All right. So Keanu Reeves, this one. What else you got?
Oh, fuck. Who else also just looks dead on the inside all the time? You know what? Who's the guy that played the main character in Dune?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Timothy Chalamet?
Why not?
No, he doesn't have Katakuri. He doesn't have that dog.
From the videos I've seen of him being all menacing and everything, it could probably pull it off.
I don't know about that. I think there's only so little that I can I guess allow in terms of how different they are. He is Timothy Chalamet is both tiny and not muscular in both senses, and I don't know. I also don't think the personality fits either, to be fair. But
the only other option is people who are bald. So it's like. Because like the other person I'm thinking of is what's his name? Well, no, he's way too muscular, but also way too bald.
Wait, who you say?
I'm trying to think of his name.
From what? What's he been in?
Guardians of the Galaxy. He plays.
Oh, Drax. Yeah, you're talking about Dave Bautista.
Yeah, Bautista. If he's too muscly.
I mean, it's possible. He's short and stout. He ends up playing goofy characters a little bit more too. He has a little bit too much comedy to his serious characters, but I guess that's also true for like Keanu Reeves.
He was pretty serious in Dune.
Yeah, but he was also a character that was kind of the butt of the joke a lot of the time too. Maybe that's taking away.
I haven't seen Dune 2, so I don't know.
Yeah, Dave Bautista is better than Timothy Chalamet. I'll give you that much.
I think honestly, when I'm thinking of these casting calls, I just haven't made time to watch Dune, and I need to go see it just so I can just like rip the Band-Aid off because I just keep picturing them.
All right, I'll supply one more option here just so we round out to 6. It'll be forward 2.5 for you. I don't know. I'm still not willing to call Chalamet, but the last one I would put forward is Alexander Skarsgård. He a little bit less known than some of the other actors, but he's been in things. I think maybe the most recent thing most people have seen him in is The Northman, and he's also in I think it's HBO series Succession. He gets pretty ripped. If you look at a regular picture of him, he's not like super imposing, but when he's in things,
what's his name?
Alexander Skarsgård, Skarsgard.
Oh, him. Okay.
Yeah. Right now, he is not going to be the most imposing figure, but again, like when you see him in some of these things, especially like The Northman, or apparently he was in some movie called The Legend of Tarzan, in which he also looks pretty ripped it. And I guess he played Tarzan. I don't know what his personality was like in that, but the build at least is there. That's that would be my supplemental pick for you.
All right. I don't watch a lot of movies nowadays. So like for me, actors and actresses and who's doing things and who's not 80 years old right now, it's like, fuck.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I try not to do. I've watched a decent bit of movies, and a lot of the actors that I do know tend to fall into some of these categories well enough, but I try to find more niche ones and try and not recycle from old casting calls we've done. So
because you could easily throw Josh Brolin in here.
Yeah,
because he literally does everything.
Yeah, Josh Brolin would be good, but I think he's definitely been used before.
Jason Momoa
also is all right. He's a little bit of a goofier character,
Jack
but
Black him.
All right, well, now you're going too far. I'd sooner see Timothy Chalamet than Jack Black. All right, that's enough.
Man with the jelly bean.
Got you off. I don't want Tenacious D jelly beans. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening once again. We really appreciate it. If you would like to follow us on social medias, you can do so at Twitter and Instagram at Panda Sightings. If you would like to send us an email like Natasha Hot Lips did, you can do so at pandasightings@gmail.com. If you would like to support us monetarily, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. If you'd like to support us monetarily, while also joining a fantastic community of like-minded One Piece individuals, you can join our Discord, where we have our membership program. You don't have to give us as much money as Taco and Solomander did, but any amount is appreciated. You can go for that little lower tier. It's $4, not nearly as bad. Thank you to any and all who have done it in the past as well. If you would like to get something for your money, then you can go to our Redbubble shop. We have stickers and a bunch of designs that can be put on a whole host of other Redbubble merch. And soon there will be other merch for you to purchase. We're trying to launch our own storefront in which we will have several items for you to maybe purchase. More on that hopefully in the coming weeks. And that's about it. If you could do so, rate us 5 stars wherever you listen to this podcast, and tell anyone you know about
tell
us.
Tell your grandma about us.
Yeah, tell grandma about us. I'm sure she'd love to hear about us. Even if she doesn't know One Piece, she'd love to just listen to our silky smooth voices.
Like, hell, I tell my grandma about this, granted she forgets the next, time I talk to her, but well, that's just the dementia.
Yeah. But it makes for endless stories, at least. Mm-hmm. You always got something to talk to grandma about, at least.
And endless questions.
Endless questions. Have her send some emails our way, Devin. Or write some of them down. We'll keep them for rain questions.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. All right. That's enough from us. We've done enough.
We did our best.
Now it's time to clean up the office. I'm going to call Justin and see if he can get his ass in here finally.
Yeah, I was going to say, call his ass. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, I'm going to call him. I might even just leave it for whenever Brendan gets back from wherever he disappeared to after your tea party.
Yeah, he's coming back.
I feel like the Anakin meme needs to come here, and what's her face?
Padme.
There you go.
He's coming back.
He's coming back, right? Brendan's coming back, right?